A very good afternoon to Puan Razarina and all my fellow classmates. My name is Chua Xian. Welcome to this presentation where I prove you with my research findings on why Instagram should get rid of likes. Well, before I show you the findings, let me restate the 3 big reasons I'm supporting removing likes on Instagram. First, it helps to create a less pressure environment where people feel comfortable expressing themselves. Second, it helps to promote post authenticity and to provide people with more space to develop genuine connections with people they love and things that truly inspire them. Lastly, likes are only surface level. About my research background, I have successfully conducted a survey using Google Forms on the issue among Gen Y and Gen Z Instagram users. Besides, I've also collected online articles from reliable news websites like Business Insider, CNBC, etc. Out of 190 responses that I've collected using Google Forms, 106 of them are valid responses, as those responses are from Instagram users aged between 15 and 30 years old, which means Gen Y and Gen Z. And when those respondents were asked that are they aware that the removal of likes on Instagram has been tested out in countries like Australia and Brazil, 45 respondents answer yes. And now let me show you my findings that prove why my first point, which says that without likes on Instagram, a less pressure environment can be created, is a valid point. When the respondents were asked, would they subconsciously compare the number of likes with their friends and as a result feel a bit envious or jealous when encountering such situation, 44 of them actually answer yes, even though it's not the majority, but it reflects that a great number of the respondents is inclined towards making unhealthy social comparisons on social media. And here you can see, majority of the respondents, 80 respondents, agree that they are aware that there are a lot of teenagers who use money to purchase fake likes for their Instagram posts. According to an article by Viacom, there are 95 million Instagram bot accounts that provide free likes or act as fake followers. And according to a quote extracted from a Vox article, it says that you don't need to make more friends to get more Instagram followers. All you need to do is swipe your credit card, and some services will boost your follower count for you. And all these findings have proven that the trend or behavior of buying fake likes or fake followers is so rampant and popular, especially among the younger generation. And here you can see 75 respondents agree that with likes removed on Instagram, its impact on mental health and social pressure can be reduced, especially among the youth. According to an article from Business Insider, there's this quote that says, Personally, I love not seeing the like count. It feels a bit weird to say, but I've stopped comparing myself to bigger accounts. I've also been more personal with the things I actually like versus what everyone else is liking. And according to an article by Nursing Times, social comparison is one of the most powerful reasons why social media has been linked with problems like depression. And all these findings have proven that my first point is definitely a valid point. Moving on to my second point, removing likes on Instagram helps to promote post authenticity and genuine connections. Here is a bar chart. 68 respondents agree and 21 respondents strongly agree that without likes, we feel carefree to post about people we love and things we like, thus promoting content authenticity. According to CNBC, users may feel less self-conscious when they post photos or videos that don't receive many likes. This in turn may serve as a catalyst for getting users to post more often. And according to an article by Variety.com, there is this quote that says, this move is to make Instagram a safer place and to stop users from allowing likes to dictate their content. And at the bar chart here, 59 respondents agree and 27 respondents strongly agree that a like-free Instagram will allow us to focus on the photos and videos we share or share by others, not how many likes they get. So all these findings undoubtedly have proven that my second point is definitely a point that makes sense and the point that is valid. Moving on to my third point, likes are only surface level. Without further ado, let's take a look at the research findings. Likes are only surface level and influencers should not measure their relationship strength with their followers merely based on the number of likes they get. And 58 respondents agree and 36 respondents strongly agree. According to Business Insider article, brands actually value authentic influencers more than metrics such as likes. And metrics like engagement, comments, URL click-throughs are much more important as they show more about the relationship between the influencer and their audience. According to Net Imperative, the article suggests the influencers to understand their communities, creating engaging content, as well as to develop more meaningful metrics to measure their progress. Here you can see 67 respondents agree and 19 respondents strongly agree that metrics like comments and URL click-throughs are better metrics than likes when it comes to measuring post performance. Here, three respondents strongly disagree and 8 respondents disagree. So only a total of 11 respondents disagree that influencers should focus more at building genuine connections with their followers by being their true self and creating authentic content. All these findings have proven that my third point is a valid point. Well, we have come to the conclusion. So I have to admit that, well, likes are really remarkable features on the platform, but for the well-being of the users, removing it is a must, as agreed here by 75 respondents, majority of the respondents, that Instagram should get rid of likes. To conclude, Instagram should remove likes first because it helps to create a less pressure environment. Second, it helps to promote post authenticity and genuine connections. Third, likes are only surface level. So what's the call to action here? Well, instead of just testing out this policy in a few countries, Instagram should officially implement it worldwide. And if this policy works on Instagram, it should be implemented as well on other social media flooded with likes like Facebook and Twitter, as supported by majority of the respondents here, as you can see. There you go. Thank you very much.